Are you planning to develop a mobile app and you're wondering whether Flutter is the right choice for your project? You've probably heard it's fast, cost-effective and cross-platform, but what does that really mean for you as a founder or a business owner? Stick around because in this video, I'm going to be breaking down Flutter in simple terms, cover its strengths and limitations, and help you just decide if it's the best fit for your app idea. Hi there, I'm Sahil Bora, a Melbourne-based software engineer with over 5+ years of industry experience, specialising in developing mobile apps that integrate with embedded devices. I work with startups and business owners to help bring their app ideas to life, fast and efficiently. And yes, Flutter has been one of my go-to tools. Today, I'm going to help you to understand whether it's the right tool for your app idea. So let's start with the basics. What is Flutter? So Flutter is a framework developed by Google that allows developers to create mobile apps for multiple platforms like iOS and Android using a single code base. This means instead of writing separate code for each platform, you get one streamlined process that works everywhere. For you as a founder, this can mean faster development, reduced costs, and a consistent user experience across devices. But how does it actually work? Flutter uses a programming language called Dart and includes a library of pre-built widgets that help developers that can customize to create beautiful, functional apps. So let's talk about the advantages of Flutter. So why has Flutter become such a popular choice for app development, especially for startups and businesses? So the biggest draw is the ability to use a single code base for iOS and Android, and even web or desktop apps. So this means you're not paying for two separate app development teams and timelines, it's all just done in one go. Also the cost effectiveness as well. So for a startup with a limited budget, Flutter can significantly reduce your upfront development costs because updates are applied across all platforms and you can save a lot of time on long-term maintenance. Speed and efficiency. So Flutter's hot reload feature allows developers to see changes in the real time, which speeds up the development process. So this means that you can get your app to market faster. And also the consistent user experience. So Flutter provides a rich set of widgets that look and feel the same across all the platforms. Whether your users are on iOS or on Android, you'll have a consistent high quality experience. And as well as scalability. So Flutter isn't just for MVPs. Many large-scale apps like Google AdWords have been built with Flutter, proving it can handle complex, high-performance projects. But here are the limitations of Flutter. Like any other tool, Flutter isn't perfect. Let's talk about some of the challenges that you might face. So firstly we have is the app size. So Flutter apps tend to have larger file sizes compared to native apps, which might not be ideal for apps targeting regions with limited internet connectivity. If your app requires deep integration with platform-specific features like advanced camera functionality or custom hardware integration, Flutter might require additional work. Developers can write native code when needed, but this can add more time and complexity to the app. While Flutter is user-friendly for developers, it does require a specific skill set, so not all developers are familiar with the Dart programming language, and if you hire someone without experience in Flutter, you may face delays or issues as they need to spend some time learning the language and getting used to the environment. Flutter's mobile support is robust, but its web and desktop capabilities are still catching up. If these platforms are part of your vision, you'll need to evaluate whether Flutter is ready for your use case. How do you actually decide whether Flutter is the right tool for your project? So here are a few key questions that you can ask. So the first question that I would ask if you're working with me is, what's your budget? So if you're working with limited resources and you want a single development process for multiple platforms, Flutter is an excellent choice. What would be the scope of your app? For simple to more moderately complex apps, Flutter shines through. If your app has heavy platform-specific features or relies on specialized hardware, make sure that your development team has the experience handling all those requirements in Flutter. And the other key question is, do you need speed to market? So if time is a factor, Flutter's streamlined process can help you launch faster compared to separate native development for iOS and Android. Do you plan to scale? So if you're envisioning your app to millions of users or expanding it to web and desktop, discuss these goals with the person that you're hiring upfront to ensure that your Flutter app meets your needs. To give you a better idea, let me share with you a real-world example. I've used Flutter to develop several apps, especially recently a wearable device app. I actually did a video covering the development process of the WebPMF app. So with its rich widget history and hot reload feature, I was able to build and test the user interfaces quickly, saving time and money during that development process. And Flutter also allows seamless integration with Bluetooth communication to connect the app to hardware devices. So the result of that is a beautiful functional app that works flawlessly across iOS and Android. Flutter is a powerful and flexible tool that is especially well suited for startups and businesses looking for cost-effective cross-platform solutions, but it's not a silver bullet. Understanding your app's requirements and finding the right development team is key to making Flutter work for you. And if you're still unsure whether Flutter is the right fit for your app, I'd still love to help you out anyway. You can click on the link below to book a free strategy call with me, which the link is in the description below, and we'll discuss your project in detail, and together we can create a roadmap for your app's success. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've learned a lot of the advantages with using Flutter. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about Flutter or app development in general. And I'll see you in the next video.